When my husband proposed to move to San Francisco from the Netherlands, I was 0% excited. I had a good life in the Netherlands. I had a really cool job at a sustainability startup. I loved having my friends around. And here my husband came proposing that I would become a trailing spouse, or a trophy wife, as I like to call it back then. But I also could see that he was really excited about the idea, so I at least wanted to give it a try. And so I started talking to my coach at the time about what was holding me back about getting excited for this move. And what I learned in the coaching sessions is that it was mainly about the perception I had of myself and that I thought other people had of myself. So I thought I would lose my identity as successful career woman, being a marketing director of my startup. I thought I would disappoint my parents for giving up my career and following my husband's dream rather than my own dream. So there was a lot about around there that was about perception of my identity. And then we started discovering, my coach and I, what the opportunities of moving to San Francisco could be. And then I realized that it was actually a great opportunity for me to rediscover who I am in a place where I don't know anyone, to let go of the story I had of myself and go to a city that was basically made for me. I mean, I'm an engineer and I love yoga, and San Francisco is this place where tech and yoga and the spiritual really connect. So in a way, it made a lot of sense to me. There was just a lot of fear underneath that decision to move. Well, fast forward to, 6-7 years later, we did move to San Francisco, and I'm extremely grateful we did that. When my husband and I look back on it, we almost believe that move was better for me than it was for him in a way, because yes, he did get his job at Google that he wanted so much, but in terms of personal development, the experience for me was so much richer. I worked at some really cool companies. I did work with homeless people that I wouldn't have done otherwise. I met friends that are very different from the friends I used to have in the Netherlands, so it enriched my personal experience in that sense as well. I became a yoga teacher. I did my coaching training there and became a coach. So many good things happened to me that I would have never imagined would I have stayed in the Netherlands, because of the expectations I had of myself and the expectations I felt other people had of me. And this is something I see a lot with my coaching clients as well. They have this little desire that sometimes, like I was not even aware of, that I wanted to discover myself in a different way, but that got triggered by this idea of moving to San Francisco. And some of my coaching clients have an idea that they want something different. Sometimes they know specifically what they want and they're afraid to do it. Sometimes they don't even know, they just know that they want to change something. And this is where coaching really is super helpful. It opens up your perspective to what it is that you really want. If you take away for just a few moments that story you have about who you are, and that story you have about what others expect of you, and making that so important. And I love these moments in my coaching sessions with my clients when they connect to that bigger dream they have of themselves. And it's like when they connect to that, all of a sudden things move so fast for them, and they're able to step into that new version of who they are, just as I did when I moved to San Francisco. And because I'm so excited about that, I want to offer you a discount for my coaching program, Lead Your Way. Lead Your Way is a one-on-one coaching program that I mostly do online. If you happen to live near Zurich, you're welcome to come to my office as well. With most people, I work virtually, one-on-one. You get 7 coaching sessions in which we discover what it is that you truly want when you let go of expectations, and help you overcome the barriers to live in the way that you really want to. If you're curious about that, definitely check out my website, arianna.com. Feel free to send me a message or schedule a free sample coaching session in which I can tell you more about the program, and also already start coaching you a little bit so you get a sense for what's possible. I'm looking forward to connecting with you.